Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another weekend update. My name is Akash, and today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin and discuss what's happening with it. Right? In yesterday's update, I kind of spoke about why I'm kind of shorting Bitcoin, right? And I've had this thesis that I wanted to short Bitcoin around the 200 around the retest of 200 weekly moving average. And now that we got it yesterday, I promptly shorted a lot of altcoins and even Bitcoin, but things didn't kind of turn out the way they should have, mainly because of the way things moved around for Bitcoin. For example, on a 15-minute time frame, I kind of shorted Bitcoin when it came below this level here, and it went pretty good for a while, but then the price rallied very quickly in a very short amount of time, causing a lot of altcoins to pump as well, which kind of made me close my short positions on a lot of altcoins. For some of them I closed for a little bit of loss, and some of them for a good profit. While that's happened, right? I do want to talk about what could happen if the price kind of breaks above this cluster that I spoke about, right? So let's get into the 4-hour time frame. But as you can see, the 4-hour time frame is currently being plagued by the 200 weekly, 200 SMA, 200 EMA, and then yeah. So basically, a lot of this is the 200 EMA. Basically, a lot of the indicators, especially moving averages, are converging towards this level here, extending from 22.7K to 22.5K. Right. I still believe that we should probably sweep the 17.6K, but I would also like to entertain the idea that Bitcoin price could go higher. Right now, the first level that I'm looking at, the high time frame level. Let me just discuss the high time frame levels first. Right. There is a pretty good chance Bitcoin price could go all the way up to 29.3K, which is where the weekly FVG is present. Right, so that is one level that I'm looking at. And also, if you look at the fib extensions, right? So basically, on a daily time frame, the price dropped from 32.3K to 17.6K. So this particular drop is an expansive move. So now that Bitcoin price has formed a bottom around 17.6K, there is a pretty good chance price reverts to the mean. And I mean, I'm a pretty good advocate of mean reversion. So another interesting thing that I'm looking at is that this particular swing low formed on May 12th and the 50 fib level are pretty uh they coincide, basically making this level an important one, right? So technically speaking, what I'm expecting now is for the price to retrace, perhaps retrace. If it does, it's pretty good, because as you can see here on daily time frame, this particular fibs upper limit is basically getting rejected, and the price has, like, although there were 3 attempts here, the price has managed to close below the upper limit of the fib, which indicates that the sellers are basically in control. So what I'm expecting going forward is for the price to retrace, perhaps into this particular wick that we see here, because this wick was basically, it can be considered as a daily demand. Mainly because the price produced a market structure break above this particular swing high. So it is a valid demand, and I am expecting a retracement down into this level, followed by a move up to the midpoint of this entire move that you see here. So that is it, guys. This is pretty much what I have to say. This is kind of like a realization kind I had earlier today. I'm currently running on 4 hours of sleep, and I have a coffee beside me. So to conclude, I might short this move that you see here, right? This particular move, I might short this, or I could just wait and then long a lot of the altcoins and probably even Bitcoin, Ethereum up here, and hope for a rejection, hope for a flip of this cluster into a retest of the 50 fib at roughly 25k. So yeah, that is my take on Bitcoin. If you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you you can give me a follow on Twitter at mangak with the zero at the end, where you can also join my Telegram group where I basically explain why I'm taking a particular trade and where I'm expecting the coin to go. So if you want to follow along and have an insight into my trading journal, make sure to join this group.